Orange Democratic Movement Party is now turning the heat on the media for shining a light on the corruption and malfeasance at the drugs agency KEMSA. ODM says the investigations in the COVID-19 millionaires was only aimed at discouraging the international community from offering support in the war against COVID-19. NTV's Kennedy Mureithi has more.
Parties that after you get the order.
The expose done by NTV on blatant theft and misuse of COVID-19 funds continues to capture the country's imagination. But the country's second largest political party, that is the Orange Democratic Movement, is discrediting media reports shedding light on KEMSA's dark dealings.
We gather that the DCI has been called into KEMSA to investigate these matters. We, however, wonder how this can be so before a credible audit by the Auditor General is carried out to ascertain the veracity of some of these claims. Precedent has been set before, where the media goes on a sensationalist extravaganza with half-baked information obtained from shadowy sources, ending up creating more problems than solutions.
Two major foreign donors have already threatened to withdraw about 400 billion shillings over rampant theft of public resources.
We ask that the media houses and other news agencies exercise some responsibility in their coverage, because sensational reports, especially when the process of audit has not been conducted and the investigations are just beginning, may compromise international support for our COVID-19 war.
While holding that the party will still play its role in keeping the government in check, ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna fell short of stating that KEMSA had done nothing wrong, even despite independent investigations into the irregularities in the procurement of personal protective equipment at inflated prices. He was echoing sentiments made by Health Cabinet Secretary that prices were dictated by demand and the market. The ODM party leader, in an exclusive interview with NTV about a fortnight ago, also seemed to support the assertion that the procurement of such life-saving equipment was dictated by the global demand for the items that were in short supply. He too seemed to dispel the notion that money may have been lost.
If somebody goes through the need and says, I can supply this, you cannot verify the ability. You give an order. If you can supply, you will be paid upon delivery, so long as it meets certain specifications and standards. How does that become a loss of government? How does it become a loss that the government has given somebody a tender? Huh? The only problem would be if you're creating some monopoly, you're giving some people a bigger order and other people are not getting. Okay? But in my view, this is the opportunity for their youth also to get an opportunity.
Kennedy Mureithi, NTV.